Hello, everybody. Today we're going to be discussing Logan Hensler, 2025 NHL draft prospect. He's 6'2", 200-pound right shot defenseman from the University of Wisconsin. He's from Woodbury, Minnesota, in the United States. He spent last season with the National Team Development Program in Plymouth, Michigan, and he's a late birthday that early enrolled at the University of Wisconsin this fall, and I think he's had a pretty good start to the year. You can look at his profile here. He strikes a bit of a comparable to Braden Schneider of the 2020 draft from the Brandon Wheat Kings. Big right shot defenseman that was a late birthday. A lot of the conversations as of late about Hensler have been about his lack of production this year at the University of Wisconsin, only posting 7 points so far this season in 17 games played, and 1 point at the World Junior Championships recently in Ottawa. I think a lot of this, unfortunately, is attributable to Wisconsin's structure, playing under a very defensive style with head coach Mike Hastings. He had much better production last season at the National Team Development Program, playing against a lot of kids his own age. And I think he's been very good at Wisconsin this year. He's becoming a pro-style player, and he had a bit of a backseat role at the World Junior Championships, but I think his production is a non-issue for me personally. I want to start off here with what I find to be his best ability, which is his defensive game. He's a very high profile rush defender, and he has a lot of habits that I find will translate to the NHL. He has all the right tools for it, right? I mean, he's a long stick, great reach, great strength throughout his body. He's already 200 pounds, and he's a great skater as well. He can cover a lot of space very quickly, and he's a very toolsy defender, but he has all the right attributes and all the right mental capacity as well. One of my favorite patterns that Hensler possesses when defending the rush is he has the ability to almost take a hard step into a guy's skating lane, cutting a guy off, and it really takes away speed. He hardly ever lets a guy maintain speed and keep wheeling around. He causes a lot of guys to stop up or lose their speed, whether it's at the blue line, just inside the zone, or behind the net. This causes for a lot of dumps, a lot of lost possessions for the other team, stop ups, soft plays, high cycles, soft high drop passes, and effectively helps the back pressure, the forwards for his own teammates to get back and effectively kill the play. Stick on puck is absolutely excellent. You can tell he has great stick detail. He knows where to put his stick at all times. It's either in the passing lane or it's going to be in a spot where he can break up the puck. I want to highlight this play specifically here from Hensler against Penn State. You see, he's a big, strong kid, but he didn't need to use his strength and his advantage here to defend the rush. You see, he uses his very effective skating, his quick feet, his long stick to get in the way. This is very practical NHL defending at the next level, and gives me reason to believe why he could be a top 10 pick at the draft in June. Another one of Hensler's strengths is going to have to be his skating. He's very fluid for his size. He boasts a bit of a smooth power to his skating, is the best way I think I could describe it. You see some defensemen like Mike Matheson or Rasmus Dahlin where they just kind of they look like they're almost floating on the ice or gliding around. Well, that's not going to be Hensler. He's powerful, he's cutting, he's precise. He's drawn comparisons to Artyom Levshunov as a late birthday NCAA early enrollee draft year right shot defenseman. I think he's a little bit more elusive, a little bit quicker than Levshunov, but I don't see him carrying the puck as much as Levshunov. He's has some deceptive qualities, but he's a little more simple than your typical puck handling defenseman. He advances the puck, he skates the puck, but he's not shimmying. He's not creating too much of that manner. It's a simple skating style, but it's very effective. And at the NHL level, I don't think that he's going to be a volume zone entry guy, a volume carry the puck guy, but he certainly has the resemblance of a big, strong defenseman that can skate. helps him defensively, it helps him offensively. He can skate the puck out of his own zone. He can skate the puck into the offensive zone if needed, and it's going to do him a lot of favors at the draft in June. When watching Hensler, I've quickly grown to appreciate his passing ability and his ability to make the first pass. I think he's one of the best in the class at it, and it's an NHL pro trait that he possesses. He gets the puck, whether it's off a turnover or just a loose puck, and he immediately wants to go north with it. It's a pro trait. He doesn't try to dance around. Doesn't try to take too long with the puck. He gets it and he looks up. He wants to make a stretch pass if that's possible. That might be seen as boring, where he's not taking too long with the puck. His puck touches aren't extended, but I think it is a trait that a lot of NHL coaches would love to have. He makes the first play that he sees. Sometimes it's the wrong play and he turns the puck over. And that's something that he'll have to work on in his IQ. Maybe taking a minute to make the right play or handling the puck. But I think the north-south hockey is something that'll serve him very well at the next level. Another thing I've grown to like about Hensler's passing is he passes the puck hard. I've never seen him make a soft play. He passes it with a purpose, and it's another trait that coaches will absolutely love with him. As the game speeds up, as opponents get bigger and faster, it'll prevent a lot of turnovers at the next level and iron out some of the wrinkles in his game already. It's just a very easy trait to appreciate that Hensler possesses. With Hensler, a lot of the concern I've seen has been in his offensive upside, his ability to produce and put up points. And while I do understand the concerns, I don't think it's as big of an issue as people have let on. Wisconsin plays a very simple system. They don't shoot the puck that much. It's a very defensive, mitigate chances against system versus offensive run and gun, which hasn't served him very well this year. But in the offensive zone, he's got great hands. He has a strong shot as well. He's quick off the wall to get to the middle of the ice, which is probably one of his best traits in the offensive zone. He's not really a shimmy shake like a Lane Hudson type, which his body type I don't think really allows for it. But his hands are very good. He handles the puck with a purpose. He passes the puck into high danger chances, and his skating helps again in the offensive zone. I mean, I think he has the ability to produce at the next level offensively as a defenseman. I don't know if he's going to be a point per game guy, but I think 40 points, 35, 40 points a year. With that all being said, my projection for Logan Hensler is easily a top 12 pick, maybe top 10, and I could see him climbing even further. Right now I have him slotted at 11, a reluctant 11 after the World Junior. I thought he was good in spurts when he got on the ice at the World Junior. His numbers were good as well. His micro stats and his transition numbers and whatnot. He's he's right-handed, which is a lot of teams value. I think he slots very easily into an NHL team's top four, top two pairings for an NHL team. He's a lock to play in the NHL. I think if you put him in an NHL game right now, I think he could figure it out. He's a smart kid. He's big. He's strong. He has an NHL frame already with room to grow. It could be a long runway as an NCAA guy, but I think he has a great career ahead of him, and I think he's a guy that shouldn't have some of the concerns that he's had as of late, and I would take him very high. So thank you all for watching.